Baricho wells are 11 boreholes. I'm sure you have seen. The reason we visited is because there is an ongoing project to protect the wells. These wells, I am told the capacity they are giving of water is about 11,000 cubic meters of water per borehole per day. That is a lot of water. A good amount of that water is going to Mombasa, and maybe 10% or 15% is going to Kilifi. I think the design there was not well balanced, and I'm not inciting the governor because I'm here with him. He's already aware, and we obviously have to look into it and see how else we can then bring more water to Malindi, to the other constituencies, Ganze. As you have seen, the need is very, very high, both water for domestic use and for irrigation. And then where we are standing behind us is Kakuyuni water storage tank. You know, my ministry is also doing water harvesting and storage. This tank is 5,000 cubic meters of water, will hold 5,000. I'm working very hard to understand these calculations. That's about 5 million liters of water. The Kakuyuni will receive a pipeline so that water can reach people. We are doing a 29-kilometer pipeline. That is, Baricho 1 has water, but the storage was not sufficient. So that's why we needed this storage tank. And therefore, Baricho 2 is about now the pipeline and the tank.
Project we are here now with Waziri in Kakuyuni will do two things, because I was involved in the new development of the projects from here Kakuyuni to Kilifi, the 67-kilometer line and the Magarini one. It was in total 103 or something kilometers. And the challenges we have had even since that line came on board is that the line between Baricho and here Kakuyuni, where we tapped the water, was small, and then we started here, from here down to Kilifi and Magarini big. With this new project from Baricho to here Kakuyuni, that means the whole pressure of water to Malindi and Kilifi will change, because now you don't have one small line, one big line. It's a bigger line. It's an investment of 1.2 billion from Baricho up to where we are with the tank, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct.
Remember. So, and we have started also another project apart from the one we have from Waziri, from the Bamba one. We have another one. We have started phase 1 from Gongoni to Marereni through the same water arrangement, where they give a certain amount of money and the county contributes a small percentage. That is ongoing as we are talking. There is already a plan with the Water Sector Trust Fund to fund the phase 2. They have already told us to get our contribution as a county. We are preparing on the supplementary budget to make sure immediately they are ready, we'll also be ready with the money.
I think I have nothing but gratitude to the CS for actually visiting us today in Ganze to launch that water pipeline from Bamba all the way to Ndaraku. Actually, that pipeline is a game changer in Ganze, because you all know Ganze is a water scarce constituency. But right now, at least we have made a step in the right direction. Though we are serving only one ward out of the 4 wards, but again we say something is better than nothing. We have taken Waziri all the way to Rimarapera today, and she has seen for herself the kind of water problem that those people are facing over there. We also want to thank her because of the affirmation that the Rare Dam is also on the cards. And we know once that dam is constructed, the issues of water scarcity, the issue of irrigation for our farms, that one is going to be sorted out.
Most of the projects, especially the ones in Ganze and Malindi, you have heard that we are funding them to the tune of almost 500 million for the 2 different projects. So that is largely what we do, and we shall continue working closely with the county government. Of course, the county government gives around 13%, and the resources which we have mobilized from different donors come in handy to support around 87% of the project funds required.
The region is quite water scarce, And that's why we are moving fast to develop additional infrastructure like the second Baricho. It will add quite substantial volumes into the system to supplement what we are short of. But there's a lot that has to be done, like of course the Mwache, the Mzima pipeline, which has to come on board. So once all these are done, we expect to break even in terms of water coverage in the region. For Baricho, we have water but not adequate, because according to the studies we have up to 180 million liters that can be abstracted on daily basis. Currently we're able to do up to 110, so 110 is able to be abstracted from the well field presently. But even if we inject that volume into the system, we still have to develop other sources because the deficit is still big, and that's why once the Moche comes on board, we will be able to really have the coverage fully met.